1994 MasterCraft ProStar 205 with electronic fuel injection. I am going to walk around this thing, really just pick the boat completely apart. I will try my best not to miss anything, and then the interior is the same, and go from there. It is black main, white hull with a blue and gray accent stripe. It's lived its life on a private lake, southern Indiana. Just gonna start up here at the nose and work our way down this port side. Gel coat ding right there, all the way through the fiberglass. Dock rashes. Another gel coat gash right there. Through the gel coat to the fiberglass. Just little scratches, nick right there. Long one. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. The sun's gonna beat me up a little bit here. Long one right there. Back up a little bit, see the whole section that we just went through. Those nicks and dings are up here, right there in the fiberglass, and then this is where the scratches are. And it's just kind of the same story all the way down the side. Dock crash. Just probably sat next to the dock and went up and down, and just beat up the side. The black is faded out. It is sun faded. The video probably doesn't show it as well. Doesn't pull it all the way out, but it's chalky white here. This whole section's chalky white. The farther up you get, where the bow kind of rolls over and that gets a little bit more shade, it's obviously more true black. Little scuffs, and see if I can block it. Just scrapes right through there. Bring it all the way back. I mean, it's nothing that a wet sand and buff can't fix. You just gotta wanna have that kind of project to do. It's more dirt than anything else. Little, you can see right here, discoloration. That is where the gas overflow comes out when you fill the old girl up too much. Sun faded out the back. Teak platform, sand it down, put some teak oil on it, bring it back to life. Take a look under here. I mean, the rudder, the prop, we ran it today, which you'll see that there'll be a link to the running video as well. Runs great. It's solid. No real vibration. The engine, the mechanical, the pieces, that all that are fantastic. It's mechanically correct. It just doesn't look all that great. So we'll start down the starboard side. I don't believe this is the side that got docked most of the time, just because it doesn't have the same nicks and scrapes as the other side. However, it still is sun faded. You can see a little bit better on this side. If I get up underneath here, a little bit of scarring right there. I don't know what's better, if I pull it back and try and show it. This is all just sun faded. You get up here to the driver's section, you start getting those little scratches again in the gel, and then farther forward we go, the blacker it gets. The true black comes back as much as it can in this boat. Locking pin up here. Locking pin up here does work. Doesn't actually stick all that much, which is great. These older ones are known to, you really have to work on that guy to get it to work. And that's a locking pin right there. You can actually see how easy it is to move, which is awesome. Trailer sat most of its life. Just because it sat on a private lake, didn't really come off. So, still gonna pop my shoes off and I'll get inside and take a look at the interior. Oh, you know what? There's one thing. Right here on the starboard side, little guy right there. Sorry for jumping all over the place. The one thing I do want to mention, and you'll see it on the running video as I pop open the engine hatch. You got your fins right there, and the front one sits on the see if I can get under here and actually see it. I don't is sat on the cross member on the lift, and just put pressure on there. It sat in the same spot every single day and created a little bit of stress crack. Superficial, doesn't do anything except for just not look all that great. But what I wanted to do was show that, or at least tell you. I didn't really show you anything on this because I can't really find it. But in the running video, I popped the engine open while we're sitting on the water, and we don't have any gushing. So just so you know that it's not all the way through, it's a surface stress crack, and it's not like the fin popped through the bottom of the boat and then came back out. So that might be confusing. You may have to call me on that one. So interior, kind of like the exterior, not in great condition. The vinyl is actually pretty soft. It just doesn't look good. I got mildew across here. You got the seat coming out right here. Right there, that's the back bench. Pull this out, you can actually, that's the back bench pulled out. You can take that under, staple it back in, and make it correct. But, I mean, it's not like it's torn or anything like that, it's just not connected. Starboard side, all the way up, it's just dirty. Dirty right there, mildew right there, some random black scrape right there, some surface junk. Engine hatch, got 3 cup holders, and we have 3 broke cup holders. The rims are supposed to come out and around, but not. On the hatch itself, you got a scrape right there, a puncture right there, puncture right there, puncture right there, puncture right there, and then long gash right there. They've put a glue or some sort of sealant on it so that they don't spread, which is actually pretty smart to do. I mean, you could always go back and re-vinyl it, but obviously it was not a one and done kind of incident, so it's probably the smartest thing they could have done is just patch it. Starboard or port side walk up, same thing right here, same kind of fix on it. See if I can actually put this camera on it instead of all over the place. Speakers don't have grills to them on the left hand side. Let's show you the awesome stereo system. Armrest right here just has mildew on it. Seat back right here, all mildew. But I mean, like I said, I mean, it's soft, which is awesome. I mean, it's not like it's hard and cracked and gonna split away. Just needs a really nice deep cleaning. Storage unit, or storage system. The front vinyl is not horrible, except for the front pad right here is just not sewn together. So either re-vinyl it or see if somebody knows how to sew that back together, or leave it. ProStar 205 has these seats that flip up. Looks like there's the air dam. Goes right here, snaps. It's not going to be very effective because there's actually no window right here. So snap it up and just let it block, but you're going to have the massive gap where the air comes through where the windshield, that little breakthrough windshield should be. Come up to the driver's seat. I'm not sure that the fuel gauge actually works correctly. We put fuel in it today, and it still is turning. Miles per hour, RPMs. You can see there we have 995 hours. There's your other speedo pickup. Temp, oil, volts, accessories, pumps, blowers. And then your fuses, and then your horn. And then over here to the 1994 stereo system. Nice Pioneer cassette player. More than likely, whoever gets this would probably upgrade this to something that's usable in 2015, but it is there. So, and then let's go ahead and pop the engine hatch open and look at the real meat of this boat, what makes it worthwhile, and that is the MasterCraft fuel injected 5.7 liter engine. So like I said, we've gone through it, done full fluids on it. Steering cable's great. Drove it today. It drives exactly like a 94 MasterCraft ProStar 205 should. Fires up first time. I mean, mechanically it is correct. Runs like a top. It's just you got to get to this piece first. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but if I do, you pretty much got the gist of what's going on. It's a great boat as far as running. Mechanically sound. Aesthetically not all that appealing. So a little TLC and you've got a great boat. More questions about this 94 ProStar 205, give Michael a call at N3 Boatworks, 317-845-9253, or email michael@n3boatworks.com.